I got to wonder if the headline of the weekend are the two considered greatest coaches of all time, basically, are their teams done? We know one is for sure.
Yeah,
in
Alabama's
college
out.
in Alabama. They are out. And, man, are we always say it. And you know what? For the most part, you're always right when you say I'm always going to give Alabama and New England the benefit of the doubt.
Correct.
Well, Alabama is done, so there's no even sense in doing the benefit of the doubt. And now we're going to talk about where are we with New England. And New England can lose 2 more games this season and maybe lose the division.
Yeah.
I mean,
think about that.
Yeah.
With what we saw at Buffalo, because Sunday night, Bill O'Brien finally got Bill Belichick. I almost said Bill O'Belichick, as if it's like we're in like just luck of the Irish territory. So he had been 0-6 or 0-5.
0-5. He was 0-5
against him.
Yeah.
Finally gets his first win as Deshaun Watson. Okay, understand something about this stat. The Texans as a team threw 4 touchdown passes.
Right.
Deshaun Watson threw 3, and DeAndre Hopkins threw 1, sort of, to Deshaun Watson, who scrambled in the end zone. The Patriots have given up 4 touchdown passes all season before last night. And they gave up 4 in a 28-22 win over the New England Patriots. And let me be clear. If you didn't watch the game, when you say 28-22, it was never a 28-22 win. There was some window dressing in the final 5 minutes of this game that made it look like this was a competitive contest. It really wasn't.
Yeah, if you had Tom Brady in your DraftKings, he got you over 300 yards passing, so he can get you a little bit of points.
Stats lie.
After the first half, though, you'd have thought you were getting nothing out of him because it was ugly. But yeah, this game was 28-9 with under 10 minutes to go in the game. This was nowhere near as close as 28-22. We just have to start talking about it, man. New England doesn't have the offense to compete in the AFC. They don't. Whether you're talking about Baltimore, whether you're talking about Kansas City, or whether you're talking about Houston, they don't have the offense to compete right now.
No, they don't. I said, and watching them last night, it dawned on me because it's not just that the offense is bad, is that even when it does well, the things it does well, like the other teams you mentioned in that run, are entertaining. They're high-flying offenses. There's a lot to write home when you're checking out those groups. The Patriots are the Georgia Bulldogs of the NFL right now. They have a great defense. They've got an offense that most of the time can do just enough to win you the game, but man, watching it is boring. It is boring as all hell, and that's the point we're at right now, and that's not what it used to be with a team that was constantly pushing, finding innovative ways to operate their offense. We know last year kind of turned into that rushing juggernaut, and now they are left being a team that, you know, you're scared of because you know the defense and the quarterback can get it done when it matters, but that's about it.
Whoa. You're telling me we're going to go down this road again. We've been down this road really since 2014.
I think it's time to go. It's time to go down the road.
I think you're right.
I mean, don't you think?
You're right. Yeah, it just feels different. And you know what? If they come back and do it again, this is on us for falling for it again.
Are we about
to completely falling for it?
Are we about to take this horse down the old Tom Road?
Cliff hit it.
Wow.
Cliff it.
Wow.
I think that deserves a rim shot, but we'll talk about
that. Was actually that was pretty good. In his career, Tom Brady is more likely to appear in an AFC Championship game than most quarterbacks are to complete a pass. So, I mean, that's how consistently they've been there. It's like 68% of his career of his seasons have ended with him participating in the AFC Championship game. Watching this team now, do you believe that we will see them in the AFC Championship game?
New England?
Yes.
No. We're going to get into it in a little bit here about the top of the AFC, but I don't put them. They might be 3rd or 4th right now. When you think of that offense is just. I mean, Brady's getting hit again. He got sacked 3 times. He's getting hit a ton. I know they got Isaiah Wynn. It was Cannon, the right tackle, who had some issues last night.
Who does not look all the way healthy.
No, he does not. So, and what was the year Brady got knocked out around all over the place?
That was the game against Denver.
2015.
I mean,
he's
getting hit again now. So no. No, I don't see him in the AFC top. And also, the road's not running through there. I am ready to say it. I'm not saying they're a bad team. Yeah. Again, this is a team going to get to the AFC Championship game again and maybe the Super Bowl. So, God forbid I say no, they're not going to, like I'm smiting them to be one of the worst teams.
Smite me, almighty smiter.
They're not. They're still one of the better teams, but I just think there's better teams in the AFC.
The real thing is, saying the Patriot, you're right, that should not be some sort of scorcher, this idea that this team would falter from their mighty standard of being left out of the last 2 games of the season. The real question is is Tom Brady washed.
Oh, boy.
Because Tom Brady, in addition to having what was a visibly frustrating game for him, could have thrown what looked like about 8 interceptions over the course of the night. I felt like the number of times you saw Houston, I mean, was it Bradley Roby?
Yeah, the kid came over from Denver.
He seemed like alone he had 3 or 4 opportunities to have picks and was lucky to only come away with, I think, the one that he had in that spot. So it was a brutal game. The Houston Texans defense looked so much faster than everything the Patriots were trying to do on offense.
Just so people understand, and again, the stats were padded late when this game was out of control.
Absolutely were.
Here were the numbers for Tom Brady in the first half. He was 7 of 19, no touchdowns, 1 interception. That matched the lowest completion percentage in a first half in his career, minimum 15 attempts. He completed 37% of his throws in the first half, and that offense looked absolutely
they were down 14-3
lost.
at halftime.
And it could have been much
could have
worse.
been worse. And he finished just 24-47, so just barely over 50%, 326 yards. As we said, it got padded toward the end with the 3 touchdowns. This game was nowhere near as close as 28-22.
No, it wasn't. And you have to wonder what happens now as next week a rejuvenated Chiefs team with a defense now heads up to Foxborough, where the Patriots have won 18 straight, 21 straight, including the postseason.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content plus live streaming, make sure to subscribe to ESPN Player.